You've had time to reflect on the weekend and I guess the season as a whole. Is there anything you would have done differently in hindsight? Any regrets with the way it's gone?
Yeah, too much time was not just 24 hours, but was enough to look back to the game. Of course, I think you look at the full picture. And I'm now here since 204 days. If you take the 190 days, yeah, it was okay. And I take the responsibility as well for the last 15, 16 days. And this is my job. I think this is as a manager. If you win, you make a lot of things right. If you lose 3 games in an important time of the year, then of course it's normal that you get questions and you have to answer the question. That's the reason I'm here.
I appreciate it's not easy to speak about, but I'm sure you'll be aware there's been a fair bit of criticism coming your way from the supporters because of the way the title race is played out. Would you say that criticism is justified or unfair?
This is not my job to measure this. I think everyone who knows me knows exactly how I handle the situations. I think that is a motivation to do it better, and find solutions. Football is football, and we are a big club, and we are a demanding club, and that's about winning games. And if you don't win games, then of course, like I said, I take the responsibility for this. I stay in front of my group. I'm the leader of the club in this case, and yeah, I reflect myself. But I'm also looking forward, and I'm really motivated for the future to make it better and to bring something back what we all want.
I know we spoke about it last week, but in the last couple of days there have been more reports linking you with jobs in Germany. I guess the question, or the answer we're all trying to find out is, are you still going to be Rangers head coach next season?
Of course, no question mark from my side. I think, like I said 3 days ago, when I chose and I joined the club, it was for me about finding a club where you can win titles, have demanding environment where you can really bring something back to the club, and this is my focus, and my focus is as well in the last 6 days now to take really good results, because it's very crucial. It's always about the first impression, it's always about the last impression, and the last impression at the moment it's 3 defeats, and we can work if we have 2 wins, and then we go in the summer break.
Captain James Tavernier will play his final game at Ibrox tomorrow. What sort of atmosphere are you expecting, and what sort of send-off do you hope that he gets after 11 years at the club?
Yeah, important is, and hopefully even in the situation it's not the easiest one, we can create for him a great goodbye. I think he deserved it. He did a lot of things for the club, a long time here for our club. He loves the club, and he made the decision finally. I really respect him, and I think it's important that he gets tomorrow a good goodbye from all of us.
Danny, you said that of course there's no question on your side that you'll be here next season. Have you been assured by Andy Kavanagh and the club that you will be here next season?
Yes. I think the last 48 hours was, like I can say it, unbelievable. The support from the board, everyone around me see a lot of positive things, but we are also critical of ourselves. I think there's no question mark. The most important thing is what I have many times said. We have to take all the information what we need in the new season, and I think you can imagine. I think with Tev we will lose the captain, and it means for us, and this is for us a big signal as well. We need new leaders, more leaders for the dressing room, to set our standards, what we want in the training pitch, in difficult moments in the game. I think this is crucial, and this is a great opportunity to work on this. I had yesterday a conversation again with the club, and you can be really trust me, I'm very clear, especially also after the last 3 weeks, what we need to be top.
That said, then Danny, how significant do you think the squad change will be in the summer?
Yeah, will be. I think there will be changes. We have to change. I think this is we start in January. We saw January. We made some good signings. We saw as well everyone who's new need as well written. It's not just you come on, but this is important. And in the summer, yeah, we want to move forward, bring quality in, and bring leadership in. These both things what we have to bring together in the right balance, because this is as well just with individual quality or just with leaders. We have not a team, we need a team. The team must be very strong. For this we need different profiles, and we are very clear in which direction we want to move forward.
Danny, you've indicated that
Mike, for me.
Last one for me, just for clarity, the conversations that you had in the last 48 hours, was that specifically with Andrew Kavanagh, was that specifically on the way ahead?
All of them, yeah, really all of them. I think this is at the minute a great thing. There's not just one person around me, there are more person around me, and everyone support me really well. And we are really honest to each other. It's not that we are lying or we make it better than it is. We know exactly the realities at the moment. 3 defeats in 3 important games where we couldn't deliver. And from this point we have to go forward. Yeah, this is now the last 5-6 games. Like I said, it's important that we have a strong finish.
Danny, talk about dealing with the criticism. How do you deal with it? How much does it affect you? Has this been the toughest couple of weeks of your coaching career so far?
I think it's the second time in 3 years that I lost 3 games in a row. Yeah, it hurts me more. Yeah, it's not about just the critical around me. It's more about myself, because I'm not happy when we lose, and I'm always looking for solutions. And the other part is football is like this. Yeah, you win games. The contrast is at the moment very right, if you want. Maybe 16 days ago, the full stadium was in my name, and the moment is a bit less. Yeah, but guys, I understand this. I understand also the big disappointment, especially when you come so close to a point where everyone believes and we are confident that we can win something, and then you drop in this moment like this, then it's hard. For me, it's big motivation for the new season to go forward and to be better, much better.
You talk about knowing what's required in the summer. How much of the last 3 games and the manner of those defeats made up your mind about certain players here in their futures?
We were before clear. We used this time, but especially now in these moments, you have maybe then from a grey to a black picture, if you want. I think this is also, if you take something for the future, sometimes you need exactly, even it's a difficult situation, but maybe that helps really to go strong forward, and this is what we have to do. And this is a good thing, like I said, we are clear on this. There's not something between at the moment. Everyone is very clear on one page, one direction, and this is what I like to see at the moment.
Danny, the club, you've obviously not been here for a number of years, but the club have been in a situation for a number of years where you get to the split, it's a manager who's arrived mid-season, you don't quite get there. In the conversations you've had this week, what's been the focus on how you, as a coach, but also as a club, break that cycle?
Yeah, both. I think this is, from the club side, this is not my job to answer this question. But for me, and this is important, I'm very clear, when I took over, the situation was difficult. We made a lot of things right. We got good results. We had also some, and this is also part of the story we had in February, some it was too much, where we have to win. Then maybe we go with a different points in the split. And on the other side, we go now forward, and this is, I must really say, I'm so motivated. I have passion. I put all the negative things away, and I must also say, I got not just criticized, I got also some feedback in the direction like we stick to you and we want to see you in the new season as well here because we believe in you. And this shows me that not everything was wrong in the last 200 days.
I know you said after the game you're not one to speak about referees. Do you think, having seen some decisions back, should your team maybe have been playing against him, and do you have any feelings on that?
Yeah, I watched it back, and I took the 1-1 and I watched our game back against Motherwell at home. I think there was a similar goal, it was offside. I don't know why it was then not offside. And then when I saw the attack versus Mikey Moore, I think it was a strong one. Then you can think about, in these 10 minutes, it could be 1-0 and 10 men. And the club is moving forward. They have conversations also with the federation, with the refs. I think this is important. And this is also where we have to be. We cannot everything accept in these moments. I know we are not the refs, but finally 2 decisions with big impacts in this game.
Danny, the owners have spent a lot of money on the team since they arrived last year. In the conversations you've had, do you get the impression they're prepared to invest again significantly in the summer to make the changes that you want to make?
I cannot guarantee you how much, but I can guarantee you that they are really open to go again forward, and because they see the potential at the moment, they see really what we missed, and they see as well what we can do with the right signings, and I'm confident in this, and I think this is again the great setup because why I'm like it at the moment here, because we are ambitious, we are honest with each other, but we want to move forward.
Can I just ask you about the symbolism of finishing third in the league? This is a club where second best is not good enough, let alone third best. Rangers strive to be the best all the time. How does that affect the feeling around here? And for the owners to come in their first season, the club finishing third in the league, a lot of Rangers fans find that unacceptable. So what is the message to them going forward?
That is not good enough this season from our side, from all of us. And this is the point where we are strong and straightforward to see what we have to do, to saw in the last couple of days, weeks, what was good, because this is also part. But we saw as well what we missed finally to make the big one. And of course, we speak about winning trophies and we are in the 3rd position. And when we take the full season, then there were too many up and downs. We had a period where we won a lot of games, and our finish is not what we want. And from this point, we are honest to each other. We are convinced we can change it, and this is what I feel every day.
Danny, you mentioned the club spoke to the Scottish FA about a couple of the decisions that happened on Sunday. Were the club satisfied with the explanation they got from, whether it was Rohl or anyone else from the SFA?
I have to apologize, it was not perfect. They have the meeting, I think, now, but today is the meeting with them, and it will be interesting how the explanation is about the situation. We had this also in the last, I don't know after which game it was also a conversation with them. I think some excuses and some points they made, it's also the review and not the club view. But I think important is that we have this conversation with them to get really a feeling why and why not, why in this situation, why not in this situation.
Just on the final 2 matches of this season, how important do you think it is to go out there and win those 2 games to maybe try and gain a bit of positivity back with the support?
Yeah, like I said, the last impression before summer break should be a very positive one, because with this positive one we want to go in a summer break to prepare a lot, and we want to start then in the pre-season with a great feeling, not with the best feeling, because with the best feeling you want something, but with a strong feeling. And yeah, this is our job tomorrow. Put everything on and take the right result, because we hated to lose games. We all of us.
Danny, how does finishing third in the league impact your recruitment strategy for this summer, even in terms of budget?
We were clear before the split what we want, what we have to do, and we are clear now as well what we want to do. In case of influence, we knew exactly the profiles we want. I think the main topic in the last days and games was then again how we have to find the balance between come back to new leadership, because we lose some leaders, and this is a part as well for recruitment. Set standards, high standards on and off the pitch every day for this club. Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.